Hello, 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 all, and welcome to The Good Witch. This is your Gemini, February 2021 Intuitive Tarot reading. So, if you're new, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and always, always remember to comment in love. Okay, so jumping right in. I was pulling y'all cards and there was too many different things going on for Gemini. So I pulled them and we separated them into, you have your singles, your relationships, and your situationships, okay? After we cover that, we're going to look at your finances and a message from the divine. So be sure to stay all the way to the end. Got it? Good. All right. So, single Geminis, I have a sense of, it's like a mixture of I'm ready for love and you don't have to call. Like, y'all just, the twins are acting up. So, y'all, it's so funny. So, you're not willing, someone sees you as a giver. They want, you have people in your life. One person sees you as a giver, although you're not giving. They just feel like you can and are going to kind of hang out until you decide to. Someone you're talking to that likes you, that you don't even necessarily like that, is telling you that you have to cut off this person and that person and the third person, or will be telling you something like that. And you're like, why? Like, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not willing to do that, especially not for you. I don't see you as being the person that I want to be with. So if you're a cross watcher, be mindful of who you are and don't try to push them into doing something that they're not ready for, because you'll end up pushing yourself away. They're not pushing you away, you're pushing yourself away. And if that's what you need to do for you, cool. But Gemini is not going for it. You can try it, but they're not going for it. What they want, single Geminis, what they want is peace. They want to be with the person they're looking for. They are looking, they're ready for love, but you just don't feel like you found it yet in the people or persons that you have in your life currently. They don't bring you the peace that you desire. You don't feel like they're the one. They might be cool. They might be, what do you say? Mr. Right versus Mr. Right Now. Or Mrs. Right versus Mrs. Right Now. Like, it's cool. I mess with you. We good. But as for me and my house, we're going to continue to live life the way we've been living it, because I don't see me being with you forever. And I don't want to miss out on what is for me. They still have a chance, because you're hoping that if you get to know them, they could prove you wrong, but you're just not in a place where you're willing to offer up your entire self this month. You're still trying to get to know them, and with people trying to rush you, it just makes you want to get to know them less. Single people will have not even outside interference, but interference from multiple people reaching out to you. Hey, how you been? What you been up to? I miss you. You ran across my mind. Let's link up. You ain't giving no emotions to that either. And honestly, the people that are reaching out, they're reaching out from a place of loneliness and what if, not necessarily from a place of love or deep care and concern. So I wouldn't even suggest that you waste your time unless you're just trying to tap in and tap out. Y'all know, I'm sorry. I could be so rude sometimes, but it is what it is. Let's look at Gemini. That was single Gemini, y'all. Single. Let's look at Geminis in relationships. I feel like there's a lot more to be said about single Geminis. There are some different things that you do need to look at, single Geminis, if you are really trying to get into a relationship. Some of you may need a personal reading. The link will be in the bio for that. Because you do have some options, and some of them are kind of tricky. Everybody is not what they see. Okay. We might go back to that at the end. So single Gemini, stick around to the end because I have to go into our Geminis in relationships. Okay. Geminis in relationships. I'm gonna make a video for y'all cross watchers. Let me write that down. Y'all are feeling a bit oppressed this month. Having a great urge to be free. You have, you're feeling kind of tied down, maybe a little bit stalked or harassed by your person. Maybe you have somebody that's going through your phone and your personal things and harassing you about social media events when you're really not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything. You're not cheating on them. You're not misbehaving. You might look, but you don't touch, and you're doing what you feel like is the right thing. You're not doing anything different or abnormal. Your partner seems to be really jealous this month. It seems like you're doing a lot more self-care and taking care of you better, dressing better, smelling better. But honestly, it's for you, and they think it's for an outside person, and they're pushing you away with that. What is it with people and not trusting you this month? Maybe it's just because they know, they have this intuitive knowledge that people are going to be reaching out to you that you once cared about. Some people that they wanted you to cut off ties with that you didn't because you remained friends with some of your exes, and they're waiting on the results of this situation. But what they don't understand is they already have the results of this situation. You chose them. And you might need to sit them down and explain to them again, or maybe even for the first time, that I chose you because this is what I wanted. And this is what I continue to want. They need to hear that. This is what I continue to want. I continue to want you. I continue to want us. This will work unless you bring your past insecurities into this relationship, because that's what it looks like your partner is doing. They're pulling their past insecurities and things that they shouldn't even be worried about with you into this relationship with you. Maybe you helped build some of those securities, or maybe someone they dated before you helped to build those insecurities. But they're resolved now, or on your part, they're resolved. But what they're doing is they are reaching way back from, like, remember that time we was on our second date and you was looking at that girl booty and I had to call you on it? Y'all been dating for 5 years. Y'all have been on countless dates since then. Why are you still thinking about that? And if it bothered you that much, you should have left then. But you decided that this is what you wanted. And I decided that this is what I wanted. And this is what we continue to want. So let's deal with today and not 5 years ago. Now, if it's 5 days ago, you might still have to deal with that. But 5 years ago, 5 months ago, you need to talk to them, sit them down, and let them know that what they're doing is projecting their past and their childhood insecurities onto you and y'all relationship. And it's separating you. It's making you feel very bombarded and overwhelmed and oppressed. They don't have to wait on results that they already have. And you're a very good communicator. So all you need to do is communicate these things to them. Calm them down, because the silent treatment is not going to work, because all it does is magnify their sense of insecurity. Okay? Okay. Geminis in situationships. Again, y'all, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment and love. And check the bio down below. Okay. Okay. So, Geminis in situationships, I see you internally making a choice. Something that you were in limbo about. A situation that you were in limbo about. Not being able to decide between one of two or three things, people or situations. One of those is going to give you an opportunity for a brand new beginning. No holds barred. Nothing from the past being brought up. They're calling a truce with you. No stipulations, no strings. I want what I want. Either you're going to give it to me or you're not. And it looks like you are. It looks like you might be ready to end the situation and make it a relationship with one of these people. For some of you, even two of these people that would be cool with it, or y'all work something out. I'm not. It's complicated. I don't know why I have so many polygamists that watch my channel, but I do. There, you don't want to go around and around in circles. You're not confused about what you want, what you need, where your heart is. You know exactly where you want and what you want to do and what you want to be. And either they're going to offer you a new beginning or you are going to request it. And that's going to depend on which energy you are. Not which gender, which energy. If you're have a lot of masculine energy or dominant energy, it's not a bad thing if you're a female. It just means you're assertive. If you're the more assertive person in this relationship versus if you are a guy who has a more chill, laid back, more feminine, more you come to me energy, neither one of those things, we don't judge here. Is whichever energy you are, the more masculine energy, the more dominant energy is going to be shocked by the more feminine, more chill energy offering a truce. See, not what you thought I was going to say. But the more feminine, more chill energy offering a truce. Like, this is what I want. Let's have a new beginning. And it looks like you're going to be very receptive to it, and your situationship will change and bloom and blossom in love. I'm feeling someone who is very emotional, like a Piscean moon. And their cup of love just overflows. And it's something that you both were very, very unsure about. And it looks like you're certain now. This is the situation you want to be in. Okay. It's a beautiful thing. So maybe we won't have so many situationships in March. Okay? Let's look at your finances. And I haven't forgot about the fact that we're going back to look at some more stuff on our single Geminis. But we're going to look at your finances real quick. Ooh. Finances this month are beautiful. No failures. All goals met. And you're not making emotional choices. You taking your emotions out of your money. Some of you are even putting your money where your mouth is, and if it's something that you believed in, you're actually doing it. You're doing it now. This would be a good month to make investments for you. This would be a good month for you to invest in whatever the thing is that you've been investing in, whether it's Forex, Bitcoin, trading, all of that stuff. If that's what you're doing, this is a good time for that. If you're thinking about making new business deals, now would be the good time to renegotiate contracts and ask for exactly over and above what you want. Over and above what you want. Over and above what you need. This is a good financial month for you, Geminis. It's a good month for you to make financial decisions and act on them. Message from, okay. So, this trio is awesome for a message from the divine. You have the Ten of Cups, the Sun card, and the Five of Wands. So, your finances couldn't be better. Your love life is going to be amazing. It comes with a bit of instability and uncertainty. You're trying to wonder why you feel so good. Don't do that to yourself. You are not the person that should be trying to knock yourself off your own high horse. You deserve every good thing that's coming your way. You deserve it. No matter what anybody else calls you, no matter whether anybody called you arrogant or um, self-serving or selfish or whatever they called you that should have been offensive but honestly wasn't for you. You deserve every good thing that's coming your way, and there's a lot of good things coming your way. You do not deserve to be your own worst enemy. Stop that. Control your self-defeating thoughts. When you hear yourself talking negatively to you, about you, you stop that immediately. You nip that shit in the bud. And remember, oh, but I am worthy. I am enough. I am great. I am. Okay? Fill in that last blank. Again, I'll say it again. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and love. Oh, check my bio below. There is the Good Witch supply store for all of your crystals, candles, herbs, singing bowls, tarot cards, you name it. The Good Witch supply store. ThGoodWitch.com, which is for all your conjure needs. Schedule your readings if you need a fixed candle, if you need spell work, whatever you need, at thegoodsheena.com. And you can also tip me below from Cash App or PayPal in both tip jars, in either tip jar. Or both, you know, you choose. Let's look at our single Geminis. Single Geminis. Okay. Okay, single Geminis. Tell me about these people. Okay. So we're going to look at, I'm thinking 3 people. There is someone who you have a lot of sexual pleasure with that does not focus on you at all, but likes to keep rekindling and restarting with you. They're going to be trying to come back, but it'll be the same old story, just a different day. It's not for anything long term, even though they say it is. It's basically just for y'all give each other physical pleasure. You give them more physical pleasure possibly than they give you. But, you know, they're on their feet. They're great, yada, yada, yada. They don't see you as the forever person, even though they feel like they do. Or they say they do. They're not focused on you. They're very focused on themselves. And they see you as a pleasure outlet. You're a stress reliever for them. They may even call you an addiction. But once they get their fix, they will go back to the person that they've been with while you haven't heard from them. The second person, you call this person a foolish person. They make a lot of bad financial decisions. And they kind of see you as a come up, because they know that you tend to be more focused on your coins, and you are very, very good with money. No matter how much money it is that you have, if you have $5, you can make it stretch like it's 50 or 500. If you have 5 million, you might spend it like you have 500 because you want to have it forever. Either way, they know you're very good with your coins, and they want you to teach them. This person has some potential because they are willing to learn from you, but you feel like they're a bit boring or a bit dry. I would suggest that you give them the opportunity to show you their other side, because you haven't seen all the sides of this person yet. This person has a secret sexual fantasy self that they are looking for someone to show it to. And they think you might be the person that they can show it to. But they want to have those long, deep conversations with you and let you express yourself and teach them things. They enjoy learning from you. So if I were you, I would give this person a shot. Ooh. With 4 people. The third person is walking in their Queen of Swords energy, and they're walking in it heavy, and they are not changing. They want shit their way today, right now, or you can go away. And that's just how they are. And they're not changing that. They're not going to soften up. So if they broke up with you before or walked away from you before because you wouldn't give them their way, they're going to do it again as soon as you don't give them their way again. They cut off people like it is nobody's business. But you, they have a problem cutting off. They can disconnect from you, but it's very difficult for them to cut you all the way off because they feel like you have this magnetic personality and they see the good in you. But they're waiting on you to become their ideal person instead of accepting you for who you are and growing with you. They want you to grow ahead of them or be who they need you to be first. And it doesn't always work like that. Either love me where I am, and that's kind of where you're at with that. Either love me where I am right now and we'll grow together, or leave me alone and maybe I'll see you next lifetime. Because you're not going to allow them to keep threatening to leave you if you don't meet a certain quota. And that's kind of what they do. Well, I know you made $80,000 this year, but if you don't make $100,000 by July, then we can't be together because you're not ambitious enough. I know we've been trying to have a kid, but if you don't produce me a son in the next 10 months, then we can't be together. That'll be we'll put a date up here. I'm gonna give you till September the 18th, and if by September the 18th we don't have this stuff under control, then we need to cut it off. Let that, and you got to tell them. You're gonna have to sit down and tell them that's not how this is gonna work. You don't get to be the boss, the determining factor of everything. Okay? Lastly, this fourth person. Okay, this fourth person is probably, save the best for last. This fourth person is a fun person. They not paying attention to the small details. They give a shit about you wanting to leave. They enjoy you. They like having fun with you. They're passionate about you. And they are not cutting you off by any means. This person seems like the homie. The friend that you sleep with, or the friend that you like to date or spend time with. This person, but you don't take them seriously. You do not take this person seriously. There's a huge cat that just jumped on my windowsill. You do not take this person seriously. You think they're too playful. I don't know what it is. They're too something for you. They're not your type physically. You don't feel like you could take them home to your family, or whatever the case may be. But they're so much fun that y'all just can't seem to let each other slide. You don't want to let each other go completely. And they don't care that, you drool when you sleep. And they don't care that you're content where you are and you don't want to get a promotion at your job. And they don't care if, you got 2 baby daddies and a baby mama. However that works. They don't care that you don't sweep your floor but once a week. They do not care. All they care about is the smile. Is your smile and how you make them feel. If your house dirty, they'll meet you outside. If your car broke, they'll wait at the bus stop to pick you up. They not tripping on what they consider to be the small things. But you just can't seem to take them seriously for one reason or another. It does look like they talk to other people. Maybe that's why you can't take them seriously, or you won't take them seriously. But they're going to continue to talk to other people until you tell them you don't want them to. Because you're not going to talk to other people. As long as you do it, they're going to do it. Because like I said, they're like the homie. And that is the person that will bring you that peace that you are wanting. But you have to be ready for it and commit to it, because they're not going to commit to you anymore without you committing to them. If they had before, even without you knowing, they were waiting for you, and they're not going to do it again. So they're going to continue to do them and you until something else comes along that they feel like is better than what you have, and they will walk away from you. Or until you tell them, I never want you to walk away from me. I only want to be with you. Or let's see what we can make this do. Let's not see, let's do it. When you say you ready, they'll be ready. I hope y'all hung out to the end, because apparently this fourth person was it for you. And they have so much fun, and y'all have so much fun together. Whatever the thing is that is keeping you from taking them seriously is definitely something that y'all could work on, that you need to communicate with them about. Now, if it's a huge aspect of themselves that's something they can't change, you can tell them and at least give them the information. But if it's something that they can't change, like if you tell somebody like, I like you, I think you're perfect for me, but I can't date you because you're Hispanic. I can't date you because you're black. I can't date you because you're short. I can't date you because you wear a size 10.5 shoe. I can't date you because you have 3 kids and I only wanted 2. These are things they can't change. At that point, they'll probably let you go. Because they'll understand. They won't be mad at you. They might be hurt, but they won't be mad at you, and it won't keep them up at night wondering what if. So if you don't want to be with that person, just let them know the why. But you probably won't do that because you don't want to lose them either. Even though you can't see yourself with them 100%. And you know I don't judge over here. So I just tell you what it's. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and light from the Good Witch. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. Remember to check out all the links in the bio below. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of my life. And thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to be a part of yours. Peace from the Good Witch.